Warning, this podcast contains Abby Mills. Kind of. Maybe. Very briefly.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Sleepy Hollow, Season 3, Episode 9, One Life. I'm your host, Clio, and with me I have Dom.
Hello!
And Kim! Hi! What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Welcome back.
I almost forgot the show was a thing.
I saw my parents watching it a couple days ago, and I was like, huh. Great.
I was like, oh wait, I have a podcast Wednesday? Wait, what? Oh, that show! Oh, yeah.
That happened to a couple shows this season. It's like, oh, they're coming back? Oh, alright, okay.
Yeah, I was actually surprised the show even got the Season 3 renewal in the first place. Because of all the stuff that they went through production-wise. They lost, like, their producer and their writer. At the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, the beginning. Okay, the beginning.
So,
right.
I kind of already assumed the show was not going to run, and then I forgot about it after the mid-season break, and I thought it was canceled for some reason. I'm kind of glad it's not, because I like this episode.
Yeah, it was good. And I want to see where Pandora and her dysfunctional boyfriend's relationship goes. Because it's not looking too happy over there.
No?
No, he threatened her a couple times.
Yeah, there's been no niceness between them at all. It's just been, oh yeah, you fucked up. When you get me my powers, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm reduced to parlor tricks, and he just throws a gear across the room that's 900 feet tall.
Yeah, it was not 900 feet tall.
That was a little dramatic.
Okay, 900 times the size of a gear.
But he kind of threw a hissy fit. He threw a hissy fit.
He did throw a hissy fit. He's a tiny child.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't have my shit. It's all your fault, bitch. I'm
Yeah,
gonna throw this thing.
It's kind of true.
Well, we can also look at it like this. If it weren't for what she did, he wouldn't even be half back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He would still be wherever the fuck he was before she rezzed him, so.
That's true.
He didn't think that. He just wanted to shit.
No, of course not. He's
a man. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, we're bringing that card into this.
He's used to being a god. He's used to just
Getting what he wants.
getting everything.
Getting what he wants when he wants it.
Yeah.
Veruca Salt.
I want a new Paloopa now! But yeah. This episode started with a flashback, but it also started with Crane being just a reckless douchebag. Jumping off motorcycles into the river. It's like, what are you doing?
That was amazing.
I didn't realize that was him at first, obviously.
I knew immediately, because it was like, Crane said something about don't be reckless, and then it cut to a motorcycle, and I was like, there's no way that's not Crane.
You only have one life, and I'm like, I was like, where did he learn to ride a motorcycle?
Well, he learned to drive a car.
Didn't he?
I mean, driving motorcycles not.
I thought he had a motorcycle at one point. In season 2. I thought it was very brief, but I thought he was riding a motorcycle.
I don't remember. I figured by now he knew how to do most things in the modern day, except for microwave lasagna, I guess.
Yeah, well, to make food.
Yeah, it's like.
I don't like microwaves. I don't like microwaves, period. They shouldn't exist. I like toaster ovens.
There's nothing wrong with that, but if that's the case, don't buy a microwavable meal.
Right.
You're not going to use a microwave.
Yeah, well, if it has a toaster oven option, I always opt that 999% of the time.
I don't even know there was a microwavable lasagna. I don't think that would taste. I know there is because they have the little cup things, but that.
That reminds me of Chef Boyardee or SpaghettiOs with meatballs or something. That stuff is not good.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, they used obviously a fake brand, but I work at a supermarket, so it's like it was like a Stouffer's or a Banquet, you know, like, and those things don't really taste very good.
They're not awful if like you toaster oven them.
The pot pies are not bad.
Well, I don't know. I don't have a toaster oven, so.
Yeah.
But the ones that those are like come in like the little plastic things, which you can't really put in the toaster oven.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Most of those aren't.
Yeah.
Meant for that. But anyway,
that thing.
Yeah, Crane is decidedly not acting like Crane because he's gone a little crazy over the last month.
Cranesy.
Trying to find Abby. And even like Jenny and Joe are just like, whoa, dude, like sit down. Calm yourself.
Yeah. They're like, go find this. We have a lead. Go do something else.
Yeah, go sit down. We're gonna also grasp at straws in a different way.
Which arguably was more reckless.
Yeah, well, see, Jenny had a plan. She just didn't expect everyone to just be like, we're just gonna rat on you.
Right.
Like, everyone she paid off was just like, we're gonna rat on you.
You can't trust anyone.
Well, I think she needs to realize she can't trust people she's done business badly with before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and all, I mean, they're all kind of backstabbery anyway. I mean, they
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backstabbing.
It's better than front stabbing.
That's debatable.
face stabbing.
Face.
Okay, well, it's definitely better than face stabbing.
Yeah. So, actually, the map that they find is really freaking cool.
Yeah.
The, like, demon finding map. Like, I think they said it was a locator map, but it ended up just being, like, a demon locator map.
Yeah, and all the
I
little...
remember them just...
Good.
Sorry.
No,
I
go
don't
ahead.
remember them describing what it was. Like, I guess maybe I've like what it did.
Yeah. I don't know, I thought it was cool. They're like, all the little beads of liquid represent a demon. And it's like, wait, that's a big demon. What about all these little demons? Like, are
They were different sizes.
Are they size proportionate? Like...
Well, I think as they were, because obviously it's tiny map related to, like, how big the world is.
Yeah.
And, so all the little beads came together to be one big bead, and that was just, like, a bunch of, I was gonna call them zombies, demons.
So if there's, like, a horde of, like, imps or something running together, it's just gonna be, like, one big dot?
Yeah. Well, I mean, also, they're like, it's converging on Sleepy Hollow, and I'm like, that's covering the entire tri-state area and probably more. How do you know that?
Yeah, you couldn't tell because it was just like...
I mean, they obviously you can conclude they're converging on Sleepy Hollow for obvious reasons, but it was just like, you're making an awful lot of assumptions there.
So, like, the show is named Sleepy Hollow, so they must be converging on top of us.
Because it's all about us, and that's, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But we know why they're...
Can't they just call the Winchesters to come in?
They're busy, man.
Hmm.
Doing other stuff. Dealing with Orion, who's never coming back to this show ever.
Yeah.
But they're converging on Sleepy Hollow because Pandora is summoning them with the last bit of her box.
Hmm. Oh, I forgot about Pandora's box.
Yeah, her box is back.
It's a very lovely box.
It is only a sheet now. It is like one sheet left of the box.
Part of the box.
Hardly a box.
It's a little charred.
Yeah.
It's been beaten up a little.
So, she said that the box was gonna give him the power he needed. Is he gonna... What?
We're 5.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I wasn't gonna argue with that. So she said that that piece of the box was gonna give him the power he needed to reach his godhood or whatever.
Of course.
So does that mean he's gonna absorb all of the demons that are coming?
He very well might.
Or is he gonna use them as an army?
He will converge them into his belly. Yeah, no, I feel like he's going to take all the power from them. Because I feel like they're being drawn to the box or, whatever's left of it.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is what's going to give you all your power back. So I feel like it's him eating the demons.
I wonder if they're going to put up a fight. Like, they're going to be like, oh, no, we didn't sign up to get eaten. We just wanted to do your bidding or whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't see it. I don't know. I mean, obviously, they're going to be causing havoc in the area. So they're going to be a fight in that situation. But I don't know. It's a good question. Are they going to be obedient and just be like, okay? Or I'm sure maybe some of them will be obedient. Some of them will be like, fuck you. And then I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. That remains to be seen. So Agent Foster kind of gets thrown in the ring, and also into the movie The Ring.
Yeah.
When they accidentally on purpose summon a weird demon lady.
Accidentally on purpose.
Thing. It was accidentally on purpose.
See, as I was watching this now, and what was Foster, Detective Foster? I instantly was like, okay, so they replaced Abby. So I had to pause the episode and start using the Google.
Yeah.
And I was like, did the actress that plays Abby leave the show? Because I was like, this would be really terrible. And then I started finding stuff about how she's been complaining about stuff on set. And I was like, oh my God, like this, there was a rumor that she like bit her hairstylist or so. Like there's like all this weird stuff going on and how she's been unhappy. And then she was excluded from like the DVD commentary on like one of the releases for the show, and she was upset about it. And I'm like, did she ask to get released from her contract and like leave the show? But then the ending scene, I was like, okay, she's obviously still there, but
yeah,
I was like,
I got worried for a minute.
Yeah. Because they did seem like the whole episode, it seemed like they kind of replaced her. Mm-hmm. I wonder if maybe they shot part of it during all of that, or I don't know.
And then the way she was looking around, right, in that final scene, it's like she was looking around like she was seeing it for the first time. She was like all freaked out, like, where am I? So it's like, has any time gone by for her? Because they've been looking for her for a while.
Well, I thought the same thing. So, I watched carefully the next time, the promo for next week, and it looks like there's a shot of her with long, like, crazy unkempt hair.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking that that's just her a month ago. Like, they didn't say it was a month ago, but that was just her getting dumped there a month ago.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And she's been there a whole month going, Tarzan.
Robin Williams in Jumanji.
Yeah.
She comes out with the full beard.
And wearing banana leaves. She could be in the jungle. We don't know.
In the jungle, you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8.
So are we under the impression that she's in hell? Or...
I don't know. She's in another dimension. The tree... I think we talked about the tree in some myths was a portal to the underworld.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
See, and I know we just dealt with purgatory, but like I really started feeling like it was a purgatory again.
Yeah, like a different
because
purgatory.
Like I was thinking P, because the P that was on Crane's arm, I was like, oh, does that P stand for purgatory? And
well, that was a Japanese character. That wasn't.
No, I know, but when I first saw it, my point.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I don't know what dimension that could be. It could be a demon dimension, so not quite purgatory, not quite hell. But the shot, I can't remember if it was a shot in the actual episode or if it was the promo for next week. Mm-hmm. But it like zoomed out of where Abby was standing, and it looked like she was in some sort of Mayan temple, which makes me think, does where she is now have anything to do with Foster's parents? Because Foster said her parents were at some Mayan temple when they disappeared.
And then it makes sense that they pointed that out.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
They made it. Yeah. They made a point to have that conversation.
Yeah. So definitely bringing 2 and 2 together.
They could have very well been lost to the supernatural world.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they're. I feel like it has to be tied in.
She could even have like other motives. Like she knew Crane was involved in all this in the first place. She got assigned to the case intentionally. Playing dumb, playing the long con, and then we're gonna find out in like 4 episodes from now, that she's reporting to somebody else.
Can't handle long cons, man. I can't handle it.
No?
No.
Why not?
I like her too much.
Well, she was we knew she was kind of conning in there in the beginning.
Yeah, but that was because she was undercover as an agent.
Yeah. But it could be possible that she's doing something else. She could be all kinds of ties things and.
That's crazy.
So we should totally not trust her because who the fuck knows?
Oh,
no, she does come off really nice though. You're right. She does have a nice character. She is if she's playing,
she's doing a real good job.
Yeah. What if now her and Ichabod end up coming close?
No.
No.
No, and I'm not about this because I think Ichabod's starting to come into to understanding how much,
Abby,
cares. Yeah.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It seems like every time Cleo's been off the bandwagon since I think the Bones episode is what made it obvious now for her. The Bones crossover.
Oh yeah, because that's when they started pushing a little bit.
But up until that moment, Cleo's been very adamant that no, Abby and Crane is not a thing.
Because
no, I get it.
It was a thing I feared from the very beginning because all shows do that.
Right.
Well, yeah, they do. That's the course of action in a show. Is we had this we've had this conversation.
Exactly. So my point is, usually something happens in these shows when it comes time where the characters realize how they both feel about each other. Something prevents them from being together, and it's usually been like, oh, Abby and Crane get separated on different planes of existence. But now what if...
Yeah, that's happened more than one.
Yes. So, or in a different time period, or, So it's like, why not introduce somebody else to make this love octagon even bigger?
I just really... If they end up doing it, I just want to not vomit is really all I'm asking for.
Well, not vomiting sounds fairly reasonable.
Yeah, I think so. That's all I want, is to not vomit.
Yeah.
But I've unfortunately resigned myself to the fact that that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Lazy fucking writing. Whatever. Yeah. I think you definitely saw it in his face when he was talking about partners and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I get it. Anyway, speaking of smooching, Jenny and Joe, on their escapades, come to the realization they love each other, and I'm like, wait, hold on, didn't you guys realize this before? I could have sworn
I did, yeah.
I could have sworn they went through that already.
I mean, like, what is it? Wasn't it the last episode before? Then they get all super and they made out and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember them making any of those noises.
Woo woo. But it's just, I was like, what have you guys been doing for the last month?
Yeah.
I guess Jenny's been really distraught, so that would make a lot of sense, but...
Well, yeah, she kind of reverted back to her, being, put up the wall kind of hard, whatever, especially since her sister's gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
I can see it. But I was just sort of like, wait, didn't we go through this already?
Well, it's the breaking down the wall again.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's been so long for them that they needed a refresher just like us, because I completely forgot about it.
We need to be reminded that they were a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully Jenny and Joe have learned a lot of lessons today.
Joe is kind of badass this episode, though.
Oh, yeah. He was it knocked out Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd Christmas, right? Was that his name? Lloyd Christmas, I think, in the...
Oh, I do not even remember.
I think that was Jim Character. Jim Character? Jim Carrey's character's name. Jim Character's Carrey's name. Yeah.
Yes. Well, Lloyd and I can't remember.
Harry and Lloyd?
Harry? Oh, yeah, Harry and Lloyd.
I don't remember Harry's last name.
I don't either. But yes, Daniel is someone I forgot to mention. So yeah, Daniel's also going ham on this Abby's missing thing.
Yep.
And
I don't like him.
I love Daniel.
I don't.
He's a tool, but I love him.
I don't like him.
And Foster was sort of like, yeah, I didn't put in for the wiretap. Let's, maybe rethink this situation. He's like, yeah, I'm going to shift focus. And my thought was like, he's going to shift focus to now include looking at you, Foster. You might want to watch your back. Like, that's what it seemed like.
That was the exact same thing I was thinking. And I'm all like, I don't like you.
Yeah, no, he's it looked like he was like, I'm going to now start investigating you.
I haven't liked him since he was first introduced.
He's got a one-track mind.
Yes.
One-track mind.
Yep. Yeah, so I think they're gonna get some pushback from Daniel as they try to do their thing. Oh, I wanted to mention earlier, I forgot, about you were saying that it seemed like Abby got replaced.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, that just seemed like the team, there was a vacuum in the team.
Right.
Like, there wasn't any, Abby held them together. Like, now we see, we saw Crane, there was, like, the disjoint between Jenny and Crane. Like, they were kind of working separately.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Abby's the glue.
They're gonna have to work together again.
Yeah, because there was a lot of references, like, this is the part when Abby would do this. This is the part when Abby would do that.
Abby would say this. And I think some of those things Abby might not have said, but...
No, probably not. I mean, she probably would have in her own, like, snarky little way.
Yeah.
But not, like, the way that Crane was making it out to be.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I like... What I notice about Foster and what I like about Foster is, like, she gets, like, this weird sort of humor when she's nervous. Like, she makes really poor time jokes when she's nervous.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you're gonna have to anchor me. You're gonna buy me dinner first. Sorry, I'm nervous. I hope she does a lot more of that, because that was very funny.
Yeah.
And last but not least is the flashbacks with Miss Betsy Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh my god, I forgot his name now.
Ichabod?
No, the dude, I regret that I have but one life to live for my country.
Shit. I can't remember his name.
Hold on. Nathan Hale, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm like, he's famous, I knew him from history and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So Nathan Hale, who just made a lot of dumb decisions.
Yeah, I mean...
They told him to, to be careful, and he didn't. And I guess that was a little disappointing, because there were 3 flashback scenes, and we didn't get to see that much of Hale. Just him not doing what he was told. And then dying.
Just doing stupid things, and then done for him.
Yeah, and this guy is meant to be an American hero.
Yeah.
And they made him look like such a tool.
Well, I think in this is obviously a fictional history.
Right, no, I know.
But
he was still
a hero because he protected the identities of the other rogues.
Yeah. He died for his country, and without, revealing things, when he totally could have, been tortured and revealed things, or revealed things to not die, or and numerous of things that could have happened. So it's still considered a hero. And how do we know? I mean, obviously none of us were really around during that time. How many people that actually maybe happened to? Maybe purely they became heroes because they did something stupid and got caught, and then didn't, weren't a snitch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. And I think because they were on the side of, the people who would one day become the United States of America is why they're considered heroes. Whether or not, history can be tweaked, interpreted different ways. So.
Yeah, because, you look at, the whole signing of the Declaration of Independence and what all that stands for, and it's basically all these people standing up against the government and doing things, and coming together and being the biggest rebels.
Yeah.
And then we're showing this off in as our government and being this is what you should live by, and it's basically telling you don't obey us.
Well, it's telling you that you should obey us, but we didn't obey them.
Right.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there's a...
It is a slight bit of a contradiction. Yeah.
So, there's a lot of contradictions in that document, but that's for another day.
Yeah, that's beside the point.
That's a totally different topic.
That's a podcast in itself.
Yup.
Please let's not.
But go talk to your history teachers about it.
There you go. Yeah.
If you still have history teachers.
Go find your old history teacher.
Or go find a new one.
Google it.
No. Why would you Google it?
Watch,
Google isn't good for information.
Watch Crash Course History, which is actually a very fun series. Anyway, next episode. In the quest to save Abby, Crane and Sophie are forced to battle a supernatural force targeting the citizens of Sleepy Hollow, while Pandora and the Hidden One... Are they really just calling him the Hidden One? Doesn't he have an actual name?
Apparently not.
I guess not.
I'm waiting for
yet.
this to all of a sudden come. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're just waiting to reveal it. It's gonna be like Hades or some shit.
It'll be Abby's dad.
Oh God, don't.
Oh.
The Hidden One only grows stronger. Meanwhile, in an effort to find out what truly happened to her sister, Jenny faces an old foe, her father.
Aha! Wow, look at that.
It's like you knew. Did you know?
Right.
I actually, to be 100% honest with you, Clea, I know I was the one that gave you the synopsis. I didn't even read it, so...
I was like, did you know?
No, I didn't.
Can our heroes solve their most personal case yet? Question mark. I wasn't going to read that part, but I forgot that.
Not to yeah.
So I read it anyway.
We'd love those questions.
I hate when synopses or promos end with a question. It's like, stop. Anyway, you guys have anything else to say?
No, I mean, I'm not as bored with this show as I was before the break, but that's probably because I had a break. So I'm gonna give it some time, but I'm enjoying what I got right now.
Yeah, it was a nice little, demon ring monster thing. So.
Yeah.
Demon ring.
Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Do. Kim, where can they find you?
At HUFFITY,
You can find me at Cleomoto on Twitter and Twitch and other such places. And you can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows. And video games. Watch the SGG. We just did one about impactful video game heroes and stuff. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I was waiting for the MySpace.
What?
I was waiting for it.
What do you mean? I had a cough.
Uh-huh.
You should get that checked. We do that every podcast.
It's chronic coughing.
It's chronic.
It only comes up once a day. Once a podcast.
Once a podcast? Oh.
Once upon a podcast.